Back it up. Aquarius, welcome. Allow my sneeze to bless this reading. I've never sneezed in the beginning of a reading, and it just came on. It's not like I felt like I had to sneeze. That was just a woo! Caught me off guard. First reading is relationships. Could be somebody you're thinking about or somebody you haven't thought about for a while. Could be sexual. Could be friendship. And we'll do professional next. So let's go. Well, finances next. Okay. Okay. So we got wedding rings in reverse. We've got soulmates as the energy. We've got healthy choices as the other person. So we got two characters here. We've got somebody who is no longer married and somebody who is single and in some really awesome energy. So you pick your character. This person who isn't married anymore, okay, which is why we got wedding rings in reverse. That's how it felt. And I'm like, whoa, okay, I'm not going to flip it around because that means that this person is no longer in wedlock. They've been wearing this mask, okay, and I think they're ready to take the mask off because I think what the mask was about feeling, they had their own issues on a lack of confidence. So they obviously got married so then it would boost their ego because somebody wanted to marry them. I feel like this is a guy, but it could be a female. It doesn't matter. So the reason why they got married was so then they could, I almost feel like, get better. Okay, because they really did feel like they weren't enough. So they settled for somebody who liked them. They didn't, it's not that this person didn't like who they were married to, but they just, I know people like this. I've dated a couple of guys like this, actually, to be honest, that really, they only date girls who like them. They really don't care if they like the girl or not, right? I feel like that's the situation here. So now they're taking their mask off and they're going to let you know that they are not married anymore. Or you're going to let somebody know that you're not married anymore because you've come to light over not being good enough. Clearly with this divorce, I don't really feel like this was a bad divorce or a bad separation. I feel like them finding out that they were only married because of a lack of confidence kind of was like a ding, ding, ding between the two of them, right? Like, damn, really? That's why you were with me this whole time? Because you didn't have any confidence? And this person's like, I think so. Like, what's wrong with the truth? I mean, if people can't handle the truth, that's on them. How they react to the truth is on them. As long as you bring the truth to the table or they bring the truth to the table and they're being honest about it, how can you slap somebody in the face for telling you the truth? right? And like I've always been slapped in the face for telling the truth. I'm the elephant in the room. If people don't say it and everybody's thinking it, I'm the one person that'll say it out loud just to break the fucking tension, because people are so scared to say something out loud. They're scared to have a voice. People are scared that other people aren't going to have their back, and if no one's got their back, then how can they stand strong? You know, like people just get scared in general. Like fear, false evidence appearing real. It happens more than you think. Okay, so now this healthy choices person, okay, that's single and ready to mingle, okay, over here, the thing is I believe this is the woman, okay, that this guy likes, that's hiding behind this mask. She, okay, has had an enemy attached to her when it comes to this person. The thing is that it looks like she's the other woman, but in fact, the wife is the other woman. Because I think this person was supposed to be with this other person way before they married and went into a mask. Right? It's almost like if this male's confidence had just been a little bit higher, they would have never married this person to gain confidence. They would have gained it on their own. So this healthy choices woman, feminine energy that I'm feeling, she likes this married person. I don't think she knows this person's not married anymore, or that they're legally separated. Whatever this person is, wedding rings in reverse. There's in vows reverse now. They like this person. They always have. Okay, that's why it's happiness. It's expansion. They feel great around this married person, and it was probably because there was no threat. Right? Like clearly these two people found each other attractive, but because one person was married, it was easier to get to know the other person because there was no threat. Right? This person was married. It's not like, you know, this person could be themselves around this married person, because it's not like they were trying to show off, or they were trying to be hot, or trying to get this guy because he was already married. He was taken. So this feminine energy could just be yourself. There was no hiding, right? Because there was competition. There was an enemy around this person, and that's why it was an absolute necessary that this person be their absolute self. Now we're coming down to the last two cards, which is camera and talking. So I feel like this person now is, I think they're cutting the whole past out. We also have axe. I think they're cutting their whole past out. Maybe even friends included. And someone's waiting for somebody. Like this, I feel like this masked person is just waiting to talk to this female. They just have to cut the past out for good. Is that what they're doing? Are they cutting the past out? Yeah. They really want this love. So they don't care about the past. They just want love. So they're not interested in not being enough, they're just not interested in it anymore. They're like, boop. It's like this person just suddenly woke up and took an I'm confident pill, and it worked. Wow. And now the sweats have started. I didn't open up my window. The channeling sweats. Holy moly, no wonder I drink so much water all day. I actually don't drink water, I drink iced tea, because the water here is very toxic. Okay. Aquarius. Whoa. That was a lot of cards. Oh, but they all bunched up quite nicely. Lovely. Okay. That'd be 6. Yeah, that's good. 6. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So these are going to be, don't mind me, I'm just fully 100% talking to the cards. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I just caught myself doing it out loud. I usually don't do that out loud. I was legit talking to the cards. Okay, I don't have enough room on my desk for all of these. Okay, so we've got something going on here, okay, Aquarius? Something going on. We got 3 of Pentacles with Mimosa time, okay? Something that you've been working for, okay, is about to start, okay? And I believe that you know that this is true. Something has been shattered, okay? And it's a celebration. Something's been broken, okay? And your anxiety over it, okay, is now taken away. Someone's taking anxiety away from you, okay? And it's unexplained justice. Okay? Unexplained justice. And then we've got this, again, Libra, right beside Libra with my Libra card, okay? Sex. Which means something hot and spicy coming in because something's been broken, okay? And if you've been working really hard at expansion, at something to do with your pentacles, okay, something to do with money, then the world is like, okay, you know that with every new beginning, there's black and white, okay? There are things that you can see and there are things that you can't see. But the things that you can't see, all you really have to do is open up your mind and take in almost every possibility, right? If that's the way you want to do it, and then you come down to the most probable, okay? It's like thinking about, it's planning for the best, but kind of surrendering to the worst if that's what happens, right? Knowing that either one can happen when you start new, okay? It's never a 100% guarantee that something's going to work out in your favor every time you do something, right? But whatever you've been working hard on as one, okay, as one person, what you've been working on is successful, okay? So whatever it is that you're worried about, that you feel was stolen, what was stolen has now been identified, okay, and broken. And it's going to be unexplained justice. That's what it is. It's unexplained justice because you're not going to be able to explain to yourself, let alone other people, what's happening around you, because it's going to be so good. That it's going to be unexplained fortune, unexplained equalness, unexplained fairness, but explained because of your past, right? So we got yes, we got 7 of Cups, we got the Page of Swords, 8 of Wands with the camo, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Hangman. So whatever you could be hanging, okay? You could have been hanging for a really long time in something and it's been confusing and the world knows that it's been confusing for you, okay? There have been a lot of options, yet no options, right? There's been truth but no logic, right? Things like that. Like there's been unexplained phenomena that's happened and now the energy is moving and that's why the universe knows that you're confused about something. So they're like, okay, we are going to try to fill you in on what's happening. and where you're going. But we still have to hide it. Okay? Because it's an Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, I almost feel like you have to cover the seed. You have to camo this Ace of Pentacles in order for it to work, which means no talking about it, no bragging about it, no advertising it, no soliciting it, literally just planting a seed and waiting for it to grow without any outside craziness, okay, of adding attention to it. Okay, because that's what you've been hanging in, is growing this pentacle. And soon when the energy can move, then that's where the success comes. Okay, that's where the balance comes. Hanging in concealed energy until the enemy goes away. And then you pop out and your pentacle's grown. And they can't do anything about it once it's grown. Right? And this sex, I can't help but look at this sex card. Because it's almost like passion. I almost feel like if you haven't had sex for a while, you might end up sleeping with your boss. Any way to climb the corporate ladder. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, gosh. That's one thing I can't say I've never done that before, because I have. But I was like 20 years old. So, and it basically cost me my job after that. So don't sleep with your boss unless you really know that it could work out in your benefit. Which is like not planning for it. It just happens. This weeding. I have such a speech impediment. It's hilarious sometimes. What do you call that? Lisp? Something is about, because now all I can see is Blaze with sex. That's like all I can see, because Blaze is covered. So I'm just looking at this like, okay, what could this possibly be? Like, really? Anyways, we're going to leave it at that. Don't want to get too complex in an uncomplicated reading. So, I hope it makes sense, Aquarius. Your girl, MoonShine, out.